Hello children, I am Priya Tripathi, your English teacher. I hope you all are well at home. Today in English literature, we'll study the poem In the Bazaars of Hyderabad by Sarojini Naidu. So let's start the poem without wasting any time. So here is the poem. What do you sell, O ye merchants? Richly your wares are displayed. Means somebody is saying, merchants, what do you sell? Richly means there are a lot of things, goods of them that are displayed. Turbans of crimson and silver, tunics of purple brocade. Turbans you have seen Punjabis are wearing on their head. Crimson and silver, crimson is red color, but it is very bright, and silver color is also there. Then tunics of purple brocade. Tunics means such kind of garment which is sleeveless and it comes up to knee, of purple brocade. Purple brocade means such kind of fabric which has a beautiful embroidery, rich in embroidery. Mirrors with panels of amber means such kind of mirrors which has golden kind of panels. Panels we can say side of the mirror which has beautiful work, art we can say. Daggers with handles of jade. Daggers you know. Daggers are knives with sharp points. Handles of jade. Jade is a kind of crystal generally which is of green color. So what do you weigh, O ye vendors? Now vendors you know, those who sell grocery items. So saffron and lentil and rice. What do you grind, O ye maidens? Maidens you know, if we talk about young woman or girl. So somebody is asking, what do you grind, O ye maidens? Sandalwood, henna and spice. Sandalwood you know, powder of sandal, and then henna and spice. What do you call, O ye peddlers? Peddlers are such kind of merchants, those who go place to place. Chessmen and ivory dice. Chessmen means you know that for playing chess, the things which we use, so that are called chessmen, and ivory dice which we are using for playing chess. What do you make, O ye goldsmiths? Goldsmiths you know, those who work of gold. Wristlet and anklet and ring. Wristlet, wrist you know, that is hand of yours. So wristlet and anklet. Anklet also you know, we used to wear at our leg, ankle we can say. And ring, ring also you know. Bells for the feet of blue peasants. Bells for the feet of blue peasants. You have seen that if some peasants are there, so if we keep it at home, so we used to make them wear bells which are very light in weight, so frail as a dragonfly's wing. That is very light weighted. I think dragonfly you all have seen. So it is very light in its weight. So it's just like dragonfly's wing. Girdles of gold for dancers. Some belly dancers are there, those who are wearing girdles. So girdles are also such kind of ornament which generally women wear at their waist. Scabbard. Scabbard means a protective case or sheath for the blade of a sword or dagger. So that you know. Next, what do you cry, O ye fruitmen? Citron, pomegranate and plum. So the fruitmen, they are selling their fruits like citron, pomegranate and plum. Citron is a fruit, a citrus fruit resembling a lemon but larger with little pulp and a very thick and rind. Then, what do you play, O musicians? Sitar, sarangi and drum. These are music instruments. So what do you chant, O magicians? Spell for aeons to come. What do you chant? Chanting means to say a word or phrase many times in a rhythmic way, usually loudly. So, what do you chant, O magicians? Spells for aeons to come. So, aeons means an indefinite and very long period of time, which is indefinite to come, but they are chanting the spell for the time which will come one day. Next, what do you weave, O ye flower girls? Weaving, you know. What do you wave, O ye flower girls? With tassels of azure and red. Tassels is a dangling ornament made by laying parallel a bunch of cords of threads of even length and fastening them at one end. So that is tassels. Of azure and red means it is red in color. Azure means bright blue in color, like a cloudlet sky. So such kind of flowers they are using for making it. So crowns for the brow of a bridegroom. So brow means forehead of them. So crowns for the brow of a bridegroom. Chaplets to garland his bed. Chaplets means a garland for a person's head. So for them, chaplets they are weaving to garland his bed, and sheets of white blossoms, new garnered to perfume the sleep of the dead. That also you know, if somebody is dead, so in many religion it happens that sheets of white blossoms they used to offer the dead body. So they are weaving that sheet also of white blossoms. So this is the poem by Sarojini Naidu. I hope you all have understood it. So if you have understood the poem, if questions will come based on this poem, I think you'll be able to solve it. So you have to write 8 lines of this poem, this you know, with its poet's name, and some questions will come, question answers based on this poem. That also you have to write in your fair copy, and if it comes in exam, you have to write the answer. So till then, take care. Bye bye.